Every month at the new moon, we begin a new emotional cycle, and we have the opportunity to reset our goals and intentions. The new moon in Cancer is July 12th at 10:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is a very important new moon because it is a water sign, and it's not just the sun and the moon conjunct, but it is exactly opposite the planet Pluto. So not only do we have this wonderful seed planting time to begin new emotional patterns, but it is energized by this profound energy from Pluto, which brings in the soul dimension. It brings in the concept of healing on the soul level, really doing some deep spiritual work. So let me explain some of the possibilities with this very important new moon. First, it's important to note that this is an eclipse, so it has more than normal power for the new moon. And remember, the new moon is the seed planting time, and in this situation, we are working with the emotional realm. We're working with our feelings. Cancer is particularly associated with the third chakra, the chakra that is right in the solar plexus, and that is oriented to emotional security. So the thrust of this new moon in Cancer, which is at 20 degrees by the way, is focused on developing stronger emotional security within. Full spiritual freedom comes from our ability to self-comfort, self-nurture, and to develop that strong sense of inner security, independent of other people around us or situations in the world. That is where we are totally free, and that's the focus of this new moon. Let me offer a series of key words that I think might help. This new moon is oriented toward learning how to self-comfort, developing a stronger sense of inner compassion, not just for other people, but for self. And it's also focused on caring, calming, consoling. When we learn how to self-comfort, when we learn what specifically comforts us in a situation, we have that as a skill. And you know, we need different types of comforting in different situations. When we are super agitated, when we're upset, sometimes what we need is just to listen to our favorite music and to blend with it and merge with that frequency of music. Other times we may need to meditate. We may need to go take an action step. We may need exercise. I know in my life what I need for self-comforting and self-caring is different depending on the situation, but I know what works, and I use it, I trigger it when I need it. Too many times we go to other people to try to find that comfort and caring, and that's a beautiful thing, but if you don't have the skill to do it yourself, and if you don't engage it when you need it, you are not free. The opposition from Pluto in this new moon in Cancer is very, very important because Pluto often signals that it's time to look at some vulnerabilities that we have. Maybe it's time to look at fears or limitations. We all have them. We are souls in the earth plane learning to polish and learning to grow and evolve. So it's natural we're going to have vulnerabilities. Carrying things over from other lifetimes, perhaps, soul bruises or incompletions. But this opposition from Pluto is suggesting that we face them, that we view them, that we love and appreciate and begin a healing process. And so this is a high trigger time emotionally for many people. Remember to self-care. Remember to meditate and focus on what comforts you when you are in crisis. What comforts you? And then remember to do it. That's the most important thing. You know, Cancer is a cardinal sign, and the cardinal modality is about taking action steps, movement forward for improvement. So let me just summarize. The bottom line with this new moon in Cancer is not only learning the important spiritual freedom of knowing at any time you are there for yourself, but it's also the expression of compassion and love and caring in the world. The most important thing here is don't forget yourself. Develop that solar plexus chakra. feel emotionally safe and secure no matter what. And then you have freedom. I'm wishing you a wonderful new moon in Cancer. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.